so welcome to my project. My name is Sherica Hall, and I have created a Christian apparel store. And so this is called Sherica's Christian Apparel Store. And so what you're seeing right now is how I did my coding. So PyCharm is the app that was used. And with this, I have two servers. I have the admin.py, which runs for the admin side of the project, and the server side, and this runs for the customer side of the project. And so the admin.py runs on localhost 8081, and the server.py runs on, it's not showing up there, but it runs on server 8080 or port 8080. And so I'm going to start first with the admin side of the page, and then I'll go to the customer side of the page. So this is a part of the customer side, but we're going to the admin side. And so the first thing that you'll see is the login page. Now, if a user is already in the system, you can fill in the form and sign in. But if the user is not in the system, we would need to create an account. And so I'm going to create an account, and this is the page. Let me zoom out a bit so you can see the rest of it. Okay. So I will have to fill in my name, and I'm going to leave this open for a bit. This I will give my username as share8, making a new one, and I will put in a password and a role. So I'm going to be an administrator. So if I try to register as is, I will get a prompt that says that I would need to fill in this field. And so I'll put in my name. So now that field is full, but if I put in the wrong password, the password is mismatched. If I try to register, I will get a prompt saying that my password does not match. So I will correct that. Any field that is left open will also have the error message. And so I'll register. And so once I'm registered, I will go back to the login page, but looking on the database, I have 5 tables here. This is my store, the Christian store. And for the admin, the information is stored in the admin underscore users table. So I just created share8, and it stores password as a hashed password and has my role as admin. So going back to the system, I can now log in with my new username and password. And if I put in the wrong password, I didn't design this page, but if I put in the wrong password and I try to sign in, there's an error message saying that I have an invalid user or password. I have no permission to enter this section. So if I put in the correct password, then I'll be let into the system and I'll be able to go to the dashboard. So on the dashboard, you'll see that I have a total of 13 products. I have 51 orders, and you can see that my revenue is 1,000 and such. Now, these are just showing some statistics from the table, and this is calculated based on the amount of orders that have been placed. So we have the add products button, the stock button, the orders button, view all products, messages, and the logout. So going back to the database, I have a products table, and if I click on the products table, you will see all the products that I have. You'll see the name, the description, the price, the image path, the category that it's in, and the stock. And so for now, all the stock is 10. So there are 10 items, 10 of each items in stock. And you also see for my orders, You will see the time of the orders. You'll see the name of the person, the product ID, the size, the amount, and my total. And so I have 58 here. Well, the ID is saying 58 because I've deleted some, but um, these are the orders that are there. And it also links to the order items table. And if I scroll down, you'll also see where my order ID is, where the new ID for this page is created, and so forth. So going back to the admin dashboard, if I click on add products, it will lead me to this page and I will have to fill in everything in this field. If I tried to just add a product the blank like this, it's gonna ask me to fill in the field. So I'm gonna give the product a name. Um sure, let's give it this name. I'm gonna give a description. This is a cute bag for women. And I'll put the price to about, let's say $20. We'll have 10 of them that will go in stock. For the category, it will be for a woman. And then the thing with this is that I'd have to type in the image path, which means I'd have to put like images slash something. So I'm going to put images slash tote. And it's going to show up as one of the products that's already there, just because I changed the name and so forth. So I will add this product. Once I add the product, you'll now see that my total amount of products has changed, and this is because it has now gone into the database, into my products table. So if you look at the products table and you scroll down, you will see that my new bag has been added to the system. Now, if I go to stock, it will give me just a view or the image of the same table that we just saw. And so this is not editable on this end, it's just showing or displaying the stock. Now, if I click on view all products, I can add a new product and it will lead me back to the same page to fill out. Or I can just look at the current products and I can delete the one I want to. So this is the other goodness bag that I just added. This price is now $20 versus $21.50. And I will be able to delete this product. And once I click delete, it leads back to the dashboard and you'll see the total number of products there. And if I go back to view, you will see that it is no longer there. If I click orders, you'll be able to see a list of all the orders that have come in. And I'm also able to delete an order. So if I click delete right here, I'll get a message stating that it was successfully deleted. And you will see that the order number has changed now to 50. The revenue as well has changed. If I click on the messages button, you'll see that I have two messages in the system and I am able to update the action or I can delete the message. The update function is not working right now, but the delete button is. So if I click delete, then you'll see that the message is deleted and I can also look into the database for my contact messages and it shows I only have one message there. Now going to the customer's end, I can, well, first you'll see the navigation bar, then you'll see the welcome message, and there's a running ad with different deals that can be accessed. And so once I scroll down, we can see all the products and you can see my side cart. And the side cart travels along as I scroll. These are all the products that are in the system. And so if view is selected, the image will be magnified so that you can see the image bigger. And if I choose to add this to the cart, it will lead me to the products page where I'll see the title, the image, the description, the price, and I will have to input the size I want and the amount that I want. So I can choose to either buy it now or just add it to the cart. So if I select buy now, we will see the order summary, the total price, and I will have to put in my full name and an email address. And so I'll click complete order and I will get a confirmation message stating that my purchase is successful. There's no payment gates that are in this project as yet. That is for a more advanced project. So all the orders will go through if once it's available in stock. If I go back and I try to, example, buy this product right here, and I want, well, it will show since I have 10 products for this one. So let's go back to the one I just bought. If I try to buy this product and I want 10 of them, I didn't design this page as well, but if I click buy now, you will see the total price coming up, and also have to put in my full name, but it will say that the processing failed because there's not enough in stock. So this page was not designed, but it does work to show when there's not enough of the products. Now, if I add a product to the cart, I'll again have to choose the size and the amount, and I'll click the add to cart. And once I do that, you'll be able to see the total, and I'll be able to delete an item. I can clear the cart, and I can also proceed to the checkout. So I'm going to add a few more items, and you can see as well in the side cart that my item has popped up. So I'll also add a bracelet. It's a men's cross bracelet. And I will also add one more thing. Let's add the cap, medium hats, two of them. And so in the system, you'll see the total with everything. And I can choose to delete a product, or I can just clear the entire cart. The count function is not working on this specific page for some reason, but it just needs some more work. Now for the navigation bar, there are multiple categories. There's a woman, men, shoes, and accessories. So if I click on women, you'll see the items that are available for a woman. If I click on men, these are the items available for men. The bracelet should be for men, but well, they are for men. There's a shoe, one shoe, and accessories. So they are categorized. And if I click view, I can go on to buy or add the product to cart. If I select admin, it's not functional for this page because it's not linked yet to the admin side of this project, this specific link. And if I click on contact us, I will go to the contact page. So this is the contact page for the customer to send a message to admin, and they can also subscribe for a newsletter. And so they would have to put in a name, email address. The phone number is optional. And let's see, I'm going to type a message that says, hello there. If I try to submit it as is without the subject, there will be a error message saying I would need to fill in the field. So I will call this test 8, and this is going to be my testing of the messaging system. So if I click send, then I will get a little prompt saying that the message is successfully submitted. And if I look on the admin side of my messages, I will see that test 8 has been submitted, and I can delete the message if I so choose. And so that is the system. And I can also proceed to check out from the side cart, and I can also clear the cart from the side cart of this project. And so this is my my project, my apparel store. So thank you very much. Thank you for the course. Thank you.